Tales from the Crypt.
Remember when your mom said reading comic books would rot your brain? Well, she was right. Tales from the Crypt, for all of you who didn't listen to Mummy. Madness and mayhem. And that's just the fun part. Nice kidding. Tales from the Crypt, coming on HBO. Coming soon on HBO. Now that's what I call a stiff drink. Tales from the Crypt. Murder, madness, mayhem, and that's just the fun part. Welcome to the Crypt. You're in good company. Now here's a shocker from the man who gave you 48 hours. Revolting, but so current. Need a little holiday feel? Shall I scare up the man who framed Roger Rabbit?
The killer is here!
You asked for it. You got it. Screaming for more? I have this little number from Superman's Supermaster.
They sought to kill you.
Doc, Doc!
I wouldn't count on it, but you can count on my directors. 3 Tales from the Crypt. It's a night to dismember.
Warning, strong content. Parental discretion advised.
They say a cat has 9 lives. 9 deaths is more like it. But maybe I'm just an optimist.
How do I know I've got 9 lives?
They sought to kill you.
Cat got your tongue? Scream for your life. Another tale from the Crypt.
Warning, strong content. Parental discretion advised.
Had any nightmares recently? Never fear. The Crypt Keeper's here. And I guarantee you'll get a charge out of this.
I find you both guilty of the murder of your former wife, Mr. Carney.
Who are you?
And I sentence you to death. A sentence to be carried out immediately.
Wait a minute!
The man who was death. Another brilliantly executed tale from the Crypt.
Warning, strong content. Parental discretion advised.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, especially Joseph Kamen.
The killer is here!
It's a holiday cup of fear, and another deadly, delicious tale from the Crypt.
Warning, strong content. Parental discretion advised.
Sometimes I think beauty is in the eye of the beheader. Other times I know it's only sin deep.
Let me get this straight. For 10 grand, you make a mold of my face?
If that's what you really want. $10,000. Who are you?
What is happening to my face?
You didn't look at this too careful, did you?
I want it back! Give it back to me! I want my beauty back!
Only sin deep, a real romantic charmer, and my next spine-chilling tale from the Crypt.
Warning, strong content. Parental discretion advised.
Nothing ventured, nothing maimed. That's my motto. I think you get my point.
No, I'd do anything for you.
Oh, and I'd do anything for you, too.
You don't love her. You love the fortune that her mother left her.
You love me too much to kill me.
You want to bet? No!
Tales from the Crypt. The Cutting edge in terror.
An all-new episode. Parental discretion advised.
Back again for another tiptoe through the tombstones? Well, have I got a crypt hanger for you?
Finally occurred to me. The perfect hobby. You love animals. Now I can learn to love them too. Here, kitty, kitty.
What have you done to my babies?
What do you think?
Tales from the Crypt.
Warning, strong content. Parental discretion advised.
Hello, kitties, and welcome to my moldy abode. I know you're all dying to get in, but have patience. There's always room for one more. I'm the Crypt Keeper at your service. Funeral service, that is. Today, I'd like to discuss a subject very near and dear to me. Fear. How seldom we get the chance to truly experience this rich emotion. And so often, it's the last chance we get to experience anything at all. So, to let you get in touch with your fear, I have taken it upon myself to assemble a chilling collection of nightmares called Tales from the Crypt.
Something needs to be done about that fire. Have you got the poker?
Yes.
Well, let me have it.
What did you say?
What are you, deaf? I said let me have it.
To do my tales the justice they deserve, I had to coerce the finest directors Hollywood could offer into joining my putrid cause. The brilliant rogue, Robert Zemeckis, who brought you Back to the Future and Roger Rabbit.
What we're trying to do with this show is to make it blend humor and suspense, kind of in the grand tradition of Alfred Hitchcock. Because if you were too intense, it would just be too horrifying to watch. And if you were playing it too much for comedy, it wouldn't have any suspense or threat.
Then there's Walter Hill. Who else could have made 48 Hours?
People keep asking me about doing a horror film, and this is a horror film. Very much in that kind of Gothic American tradition that Poe and particularly Ambrose Bierce developed. And I thought this was an awfully good representation of that kind of literary format.
And let's not forget the wonderfully twisted Richard Donner, who directed Superman and Lethal Weapon.
Working on Tales of the Crypt was probably the most fun I've had in 15 years of the business. I mean, since I left television, this is the most fun I've had. They all have such wonderful twists. There are no heroes. It's bad gets what's coming to him. It's for anybody that really enjoys a good scare, a good laugh, and maybe a little different approach to television for a change.
As kids, they all read my comic book series and became addicted to them. Who would have guessed?
You could read O. Henry, a short story at night, and go to bed. Used to read Tales at night, and you check the closet. We've tried to make it Tales very much like the comic book was. I mean, stage of comic book, not a motion picture that's making a motion picture. It's a motion picture that's making a comic book.
I very much tried to shoot it in a comic book style and use a color scheme that seemed to me to be reflective of EC Comics of that time.
My. Just listen to their commanding tone. So certain they are in control. So sure of their intentions.
These are great stories, and to be able to do them for HBO means that we'll be able to do them the right way. And that's what's exciting about it.
Naturally, I was just using them Looking for the perfect proportions of horror and humor to leave you kitties howling.
You now have the 9 lives of this poor cat.
Wait a minute. How do I know I've got 9 lives?
They sought to kill you.
No, Doc, no!
Next came the supreme creation. Me, the rotting, maggot-ridden splendor here before you. Here again I used the best. Special effects man Kevin Yeager. He toiled day and night in his lab, connecting leg bone to ankle, arm bone to hand. But was he in control of his actions? Naturally, he thought so.
If adults see this, I want them to be excited by the fact that it rekindles something that they first were afraid of. You know, little things about the Crypt Keeper. He's hunched over, and he'll play that sort of hunched over type of, you know, turkey neck, you know, kind of vulture looking thing. We've made the eyelids so they can really open wide to give it a real skull-like look. He's the type of guy that you like him, but he's also the type of guy that you'd like, but if you turn your back on him, he'd kill you, he'd stab you in the back or something.
Well, as you can see, my toads serve their purpose well. The only thing left to do was convince HBO. Oh, they whimpered a little. They groveled a little. They begged me not to do it. Naturally, I couldn't resist. Tales from the Crypt on HBO.
Warning, strong content. Parental discretion advised. Viewer warning. The following program contains material that may be too intense for some viewers. Parental discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Crypt. I've worked myself to the bone to cook up some tales for you. 18 new episodes with all your favorite ingredients. A few drops of fear, a pinch of flesh, and let's not forget the vegetables. Bring it all to a boil, and voila, you could ask for anything more. Tales from the Crypt.
Premieres with a trilogy of terror, Saturday night, April 21st on HBO.
It's a gourmet experience. Ready for a little poker? Crypt Keepers wild? Better beware. You might lose more than your shirt.
All right, hotshot. Let's do what we do best. All right. You name the game.
Chop poker. This might not be your lucky night.
Careful, only one.
Tales from the Crypt.
Premieres Tuesday. Parental discretion advised.
Coming on HBO. Arnold Schwarzenegger directs The Switch.
I'll do anything it takes to make you happy.
Anything.
$1 million.
You think faces grow on trees, Mr. Webster, like grapefruit?
So I get his face.
And I will get your money.
Tales from the Crypt.
Premieres Tuesday. Parental discretion advised.
Bloodbaths are red. Corpses are blue. Careful what you wish for. It might just come true.
A large man will make his approach. He's huge. Your man will inherit money. A great deal of money.
Let me give you a dose of extra strength, Charlie.
And then he will die. Violently.
Tales from the Crypt.
Premieres Tuesday. Parental discretion advised.
Imagine you had a conscience. Now imagine it has you.
Don't touch that money.
Who's there?
Your conscience.
I don't have a conscience.
Then what am I? Talk radio? Oh, no. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it, Marty. Not that.
I'm not listening to you.
Then I guess I'll have to speak a little louder.
Another tale from the crypt.
Premieres Tuesday. Parental discretion advised.
Next from the crypt, a puppet with a real lust for life. This dummy doesn't need strings. He needs a leash.
I think you better go now. Before Morty tries to hurt you. Morty can't hurt me. He's made of cloth and wood. He has no mind, no soul, and no head.
That's right. Morty's like me. He's real. He's flesh and blood.
Morty! Tales from the crypt.
Premieres Tuesday at 10.
Looking for another juicy tale of lust and betrayal? Well, here's one guaranteed good to the last drop.
The doctor's report on your husband says he's going to live to be 104, barring...
Barring what, an accident?
Accidents happen. People even help them happen.
Mr. Jasper.
James, rather good exposure, don't you think?
What's your price?
I want to share.
Share what?
Gloria.
Tales from the crypt.
Premieres Tuesday. Parental discretion advised.
On my next tale, two brothers go head to head, and I predict a split decision.
You're connected.
The question is, can we be separated?
Hello!
All you gotta do is sign it, Frank. Just sign it. The operation is too risky.
Sign it!
What kind of future can we have with him with us all the time?
Marie! Marie!
I can't live like this anymore. What are you gonna do about it?
Tales from the crypt.
Premieres Tuesday. Parental discretion advised.